Melee Teams Tournament. I am Tim Brzakala. I'm here to host this one today with Mr. Jack Pinchuk. Jack, should I be nice or mean to you today?
I mean, I always appreciate when people are nice to me, but I know better than to expect that from people here at this point. So honestly, whatever works best for you.
Well, how about we do this? Each time you say something stupid, I'll just be a little more mean to you. So we'll start at 100% niceness. I guess that was a little mean, me saying that, but 90% niceness. You say something dumb, I get meaner to you as we go on. We'll see how far we get. Very exciting. We got a semifinals match, like we said in the tournament. We've got Bring Out Your Dead versus Back to Formula. Jack, you have been deep in the movie Melee. I am over on the fandoms most of the time, but you're deep in the movie Melee. Tell me, why should we be pumped for this match?
We've got another faction civil war here. Two Phoenix Club teams going up against each other, and a bit of a civil war between the two teams themselves. Because last season, I believe, Not My Tempo was comprised of Dylan Van Thine and Mark Menchaca, who are at odds today. Who's going to come out on top? I guess we'll find out.
That's a good point. So we'll get into the interviews. We're going to start by talking Back to Formula representing themselves. No managers today. Are we angry at our faction mates, or are we happy to see them here? Are we all just hoping to be successful?
I'm pretty torn myself. I'm sort of split in the middle as far as my emotions go. On one side, I'm very happy because I love Dylan and Jeremy and I love their run this year and what they've done. But on the other side, I'm quite angry and frustrated because about a week ago, I started hearing a voice in my head, and the voice's name was my ego, and my ego was reminding me that this team, Bring Out Your Dead, is 5-0. Now, the only other team to get to 5-0 was the Concept, and I realized that I must do everything I can to destroy them so that they don't get to 6-0. Because that means a Concept record will be destroyed. I can't allow that to happen. That being said, I am very excited about this match. I'm looking forward to playing Dylan and Jeremy. They're both having an incredible season this year. So this is obviously gonna be fun. Like I'm looking forward to this. I've never played either of them in Melee or Warzone or any sort of format like this in this league. But I know Mark and I are ready, and I feel this is gonna be fun.
Yeah, Mark, do you have things to say?
You know what? I've been really, really wanting to play Dylan, especially Dylan and Jeremy all year long, just because I think it'd just be fun, team up. I'm really glad though it's kind of a high stakes match, one where it's semifinals. That's really neat. And I think the only frustration on my part is this is our third match in the tournament for me and Jake, and this is the third time we've had to face somebody in our faction. So that's a little annoying.
It's going to stop after this. Win or lose.
The seeding lies how it lies. Guys, good luck in the match. I'm looking forward to it as we bring in the other team. Bring Out Your Dead, Jeremy and Dylan. Gentlemen, Jake started out very nice like me, but then eventually turned into me probably in 20 minutes, yelling at Jack. How are you guys feeling? Are you still going to be nice boys, or are you mad at Jack?
I think we're going to be nice boys. Jeremy, you want to start?
I feel very similar to how Jake was saying. I'm really excited to play him because it's just going to be a great match anyway. But also, I want to win. And now that I know if we win, we set the opening record for a team, apparently. So now I want that. I didn't know that was a thing until 20 seconds ago. And I want it.
Yeah, me neither. But yeah, the feeling is mutual. I'm very excited to play them. I'm happy for all four of us just playing here today because I know it was a very tough decision for me and Mark on whether or not we were going to split up last season because our record was not very good. But here we are now. They're 4-1. We're 5-0, and either of us can take a loss now and be fine. So I'm just excited to have a good fun match with these guys.
Awesome. All right, guys. Well, let's get into this. We're going to start with round number 1. Here's how it is going to work. There are going to be 8. I almost said 10. 8 different questions in the world of movie melee. If you get all 8 questions correct in round number 1, you will be issued a bonus question to you, only to you. Each team gets 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the match. Any questions from the players as we get started?
Nope.
Okay, Jack, you want to kick us off with the first question?
Sure. All right. Your first question comes in the category of the 1990s. Your question is, who directed Clueless?
I have never seen this film.
You know what? Me neither.
This is like one of my bigger blind spots.
Yeah. I've heard it's one that I'd really like, so like I'll get to it eventually, but haven't got there yet.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Dylan.
Amy Heckerling.
Let's go to Jake.
Amy Heckerling.
Let's go to Jeremy
Amy Heckerling.
and Mark.
Yeah, that's right. That's like Gary Marshall.
Amy Heckerling is the correct answer. So your next question is going to come in the category of horror. What U.S. state does 30 Days of Night primarily take place in? I have seen this movie. I just watched this maybe like 3 months ago for the first time. It was enjoyable.
Yeah, I've heard mixed things. I haven't gotten around to it.
Yeah, it's definitely enjoyable. 5,
Fair
4,
enough.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jake.
Alaska.
Jeremy.
Alaska.
Mark.
Alaska.
And Dylan.
Alaska.
Alaska is correct. So what is next, Jack?
All right. Your next question comes in the category of classics, everyone's favorite. Your question is, what is Joe's profession in Sunset Boulevard?
So over in Fandom, usually when it's a quotes question, that's when I say everyone's favorite. So is that what you do in Melee for classics? It's, everyone's favorite.
Yeah, there's a few people here that like it, but not many. So yeah, pretty much.
There's no one who really likes quotes in Fandom, so I guess it's not quite the same. 5,
Fair.
4. Oh, never mind. Jeremy does. 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jeremy.
I had no idea. I said actor.
Let's go to Mark.
The director.
Let's go to Dylan
Screenwriter.
and Jake.
Screenwriter.
Screenwriter is correct. So it is 5-4 in favor of Bring Out Your Dead. Is that what you have, Jack?
That is what I have.
All right. Your next question comes in the category of actors and actresses. Who has appeared in LA Confidential, 8 Mile, and The Natural? I have seen one of these films.
Same with me. I don't think it's the same one though.
Probably not the same one. Well, no, it could be the same one.
I don't
Yes.
know. All I know is The Natural has one of my favorite debate
Sure, repeat,
moments.
please.
ever.
That's going to be a repeat for Bring Out Your Dead. Yes, I agree. It's a great quote. Actors and actresses. Who has appeared in LA Confidential, 8 Mile, and The Natural? Yeah, it's a great moment from Sir Brandon Cohen talking about The Natural. Oh, it's beautiful. No, I've only seen LA Confidential out of this list.
Oh, well, same.
Although I own 8 Mile, I just haven't watched it yet. 5,
Fair enough.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We are going to start with Mark.
Kim Basinger.
We're going to go to Dylan.
Kim Basinger.
We're going to go to Jake
Kim Basinger.
and Jeremy.
Kim Basinger.
That is a clean sweep, and I believe both Dylan and Jake are still perfect through 4.
You
What
don't
is
have to say that, man. Come on, why would you do that to us?
I got to do the host stuff. What's next, Jack?
Your next question comes in the category of recent releases. Name both 2022 films John Leguizamo appears in.
Love that guy.
Fantastic. I've heard he's great in that one comic book movie where he plays a clown, but
Oh God, no. No. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to go to Dylan.
The menu, and since Jack brought it up, Spawn.
We're going to go to Jake.
I can only come up with the menu.
We're going to go to Jeremy.
I said the menu and Encanto.
And Mark.
Let's just get the menu.
The menu and Violent Night. Violent Night. Great film. All right, guys, your next question is in the category of comedy. What specific kind of toy does Ralph ask his parents and Santa for in A Christmas Story? As I'm talking about movies that I've seen, haven't seen, I saw this for the first time straight up like 2 years ago.
Wow.
I had never seen it. It had always been on TV, and I was like, nah. And then I watched it recently.
Yep.
I also have never seen it. Well, I haven't
It's
seen it.
overrated.
I actually very much agree. I didn't like it very much, but
Bad movie. I do not like that one.
1. Pens down. Let's go to Jake.
One thing I do know from the movie, BB gun.
Let's go to Jeremy.
BB gun.
Mark.
BB gun.
And Dylan.
BB gun.
Clean sweep. It is 9-8. What is next, Jack?
Your next question comes in the category of Oscars. How many films won both Best Picture and Best Original Screenplay for films released in the 2010s?
I think this is a fair moment to say we'll give you a little bit of extra time on this one.
Yes.
Yeah. Are you just wearing a plain black hat?
There is actually a logo on it.
There is.
Yeah, but
What does that say?
it's Vermeer. It's
Vermeer.
some company my dad's company does business with. I think. I don't even.
And you just like the hat.
Yeah, it's a nice hat.
It is a nice hat. I'll give it to you. I'm wearing an Evil Corporation shirt.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I love
Better
their
than
Evil.
the other hat,
I
because
love
if I wear my other hat, I'd get banned from hosting melee matches ever again.
2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jeremy.
I said 3.
Let's go to Mark.
I said 2.
Let's go to Dylan.
I didn't even bother counting any. I just wrote a 3 on my board.
And Jake.
5.
5 is correct. The films
Nice.
being The King's Speech, Birdman, Spotlight, Green Book, and Parasite.
Parasite.
So, the final question of this round is going to come in the category of action adventure. What is the profession of Shelley, Alan Arkin's character in 1979's The In-Laws?
Formula tying the match up, I believe, after that question.
That is correct. 9-9, yes.
Yes. Very close game.
Very exciting. Ooh, for a semifinal match. Yes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Mark.
I should have just said a cop.
Let's go to Dylan.
Doctor.
Let's go to Jake.
It's a mechanic.
And Jeremy.
I said lawyer.
All incorrect. We were looking for dentist.
Ah!
Okay.
The one with the teeth. So at the end of round number 1, Jack, like we said, we have it tied up 9-9. Is that what you have?
That is what I have.
All right. So we are going to move on to round number 2. It's the wheel round. There are some categories on the wheel. Both teams are going to get a chance to spin the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it, or they can choose to spin again, but they have to keep whatever they spin the second time. Each question is going to be worth 2 points apiece. Unless you want to check to multiple choice, then it will be worth only 1 point. Stealing is available in this round. Any questions? Okay,
Nope.
Jack, would you be a doll and tell us what the categories on the wheel today are?
Absolutely. Your categories today are 60s John Wayne Westerns, horror, Jason Statham, Oscars, crime, Westerns, classics, and comic book movies, as well as spinners and opponent's choice.
All right, so we are all tied up, but Bring Out Your Dead is the higher seeded team. So Bring Out Your Dead. Would you like to spin first or defer?
What do you think, Jeremy?
I think we just kind of sit back for a minute. Let's see what they get, and maybe they'll take one of the things that we don't want.
Sure.
See how it goes.
Yeah, we'll defer.
Okay. Then we will go ahead and spin the wheel for back to formula. And it lands on opponent's choice.
So I know we were talking about Oscars or not Oscars, Westerns or classics.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to go with Westerns then? So maybe we can get some steals.
It would
I
be
think
a
we'd
better
have-
shot.
Yeah, let's just go with that. Then. We'll go Westerns.
Okay. Jack, would you please go ahead and read Westerns to back to formula?
For sure. Back to formula. Your questions in the category of Westerns. Gary Cooper, Grace Kelly, and Thomas Mitchell all appear in what classic Western?
Is that just High Noon?
Um,
Pretty sure. Know for a fact the first two are in High Noon.
if you're pretty sure, just go for it.
So classic Western, yeah. High Noon, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Shut up, Jake.
Your next question. War veteran John J. McCready, played by Spencer Tracy, is missing what body part in Bad Day at Black Rock?
You kind of cut out a little bit for me. Am I?
Go ahead and give it technical.
Yeah.
I'll give you a technical. Your question once again. War veteran John J. McCready, played by Spencer Tracy, is missing what body part in Bad Day at Black Rock?
I mean, it's like the obvious sort of 3 or 4 guesses.
I think it's his arm.
If you feel good about it, then I'm okay if we go for it.
5, 4.
We can go multiple.
Let's go multiple.
Multiple choice, please.
All right. Your multiple choice options are A, eye, B, leg, C, ear, or D, arm.
Yeah, I would say yeah. I just thought I was misremembering it. Arm,
That's
final answer.
That's
That's
correct.
correct for 1 point.
Should have gone for it. Shit.
It's all good. It's all good.
Your third question. Who directed Hostels?
Hostels is
Scott
Cooper.
Yeah.
It's Scott Cooper. Yeah. Scott Cooper, final answer.
That is correct. 2 points. Your penultimate question. In 2007's 3:10 to Yuma, while confronting Ben Wade in a saloon in Bisbee, how much does Evans tell Wade he makes for a day of work?
Wow.
It's one of my blind spots, this movie. It's cost me a trivia match back in the day. Still haven't seen it.
I mean, I've seen it, but it's been a while. I have no idea.
We can go multiple. Money questions are tough like this, so we'll go multiple choice, please.
All right. Your multiple choice options are A, $2, B, $4, C, $5, or D, $7.
Anything sticking out there?
No.
Let's use it. We'll use a repeat of the options in a sec. But I don't know what, like $3, $3.
I mean, yeah.
Let's hear the options again, please.
Yeah, let's hear the options again. Like,
All right. Your options once again. A, $2, B, $4, C, $5, or D, $7.
$4. What makes sense for that time? How much would
I mean,
maybe $2.
the lower
$2?
end probably makes sense. Like I would say,
2 or 4. What do you reckon?
yeah, it's fine. It's as good as any.
Which one? 2 or 4?
4.
$4. Final answer.
That is incorrect. Bring out your dead for the 1 point steal. Is it A, $2, B, $4, C, $5, or D, $7?
I have absolutely no clue, but I was thinking 5 out of the options.
Yeah, that sounds right. I've seen it not that long ago, but I just don't remember the specific line. So you want to just go
Yeah,
5?
me neither. Yeah, let's just go 5 then. 5, final answer.
That is also incorrect. We're looking for A, $2. And with that, your final question in Westerns. What is the name of the town ruled by ruthless outlaw John Herod in The Quick and the Dead?
Oh, fuck. Oh, that's annoying. Because I'll know it on multiple.
Do you have like kind of an idea?
God, nah. I'm gonna need multiple. I'll know when I'm not gonna get it on 2. I'll know it on multiple.
All right, multiple choice.
Multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, Tombstone, B, Redemption, C, Tumbleweed, or D, Red River?
It's Redemption. Redemption, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Wouldn't you just hate it?
I saw that movie in the list or in the question doc there, and I was like, "Ooh, he's gonna be pissed if he doesn't." All right, so I have back to formula, getting the total up to 15. Is that what you have, Jack?
Yes, that is what I have.
All right, bring out your dead is still at 9, so we'll bring back the wheel, and this will be the spin for bring out your dead. And it lands on Statham.
So I've seen like most of them at this point, just from studying, but also like it's their strength, and I think we need a good amount of points here. I don't think we want to give up steals. But how are you feeling with it?
The same. Like I've seen a lot of them, and I've watched a lot over the past week. But still, there's so many,
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll spin again then.
Okay. This is
Too many masterpieces.
Yeah, that's it.
Cool.
Hands on horror. All right, guys, I will be giving you your questions in the category of horror. Are you ready?
Yep.
As soon as I find them. Maybe where'd they go? There they are. Okay. Your first question in horror. Who stars as aspiring model Jessie in The Neon Demon?
That's Elle Fanning.
Go for it, man. I haven't seen it.
Elle Fanning, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Weird fucking movie.
Yes.
All right, your next question. What is the name of the pub Sean and Ed are attempting to make their way to in order to survive the zombie apocalypse in Shaun of the Dead?
It's the Winchester.
Yes.
Yeah, the Winchester, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Good job.
Your third question. In Sleepaway Camp, how are Angela and her father killed at the beginning of the film?
Oh, I think they're hit by a boat. It's like a boating accident. They didn't say specific, but
just say boating accident. I haven't seen it in a long time. I don't remember. I trust you.
4.
Boating accident, final answer.
Exactly what's in the doc. That is correct for 2 points. And a tie game. Your fourth question. In Renfield, Rebecca and Renfield trap Dracula in a magical circle made out of what substance at the end of the film?
I fell asleep, man.
I haven't seen it. I was thinking maybe garlic, but I don't know. So, but I think we should just check down to multiple choice.
Let's go to multiple choice.
Right, your options are A, cocaine, B, silver, C, garlic, or D, holy water.
I think garlic would be probably the funniest, right? They probably would have went for the laugh and the this smells like shit. Yeah, I want to say that. I don't know.
I thought of it before multiple, so I might as well just go with it. Garlic, final answer.
That is incorrect. Back to formula. Chance for a 1-point steal. Is it A, cocaine, B, silver, C, garlic, or D, holy water?
I'm assuming you've not seen the movie.
No.
Okay, so I also didn't. It's either holy water or silver makes sense. But it makes sense to trap him in. I would say holy water, right? That makes us. I'm just trying to imagine what the scene would be, and that just sounds like it would make more sense. Like silver, how do you do that with silver?
Probably. I don't know how they would do it with silver.
Okay, so I'm going to say holy water.
Fine.
Holy water, final answer.
Also incorrect. We were looking for cocaine.
I kind of want to answer this because it's so stupid that it's here.
It's such a dumb movie. Okay. And bring out your dead. Your final question in the category of horror. What is the name of the patient Beverly falls in love with in Dead Ringers?
Oh my god. Well, I guess I can't complain about them getting a Sam Raimi question.
I don't remember.
I'll remember. I think it's like, is it like Vanessa or something like that? I'll know it on multiple for sure, but yeah, multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, Claire, B, Laura, C, Arlene, or D, Carrie.
Claire is sticking out to me. I don't know why I'm blanking on her name right now, but
Go ahead. I can't remember. It's not coming to me.
I'll use a repeat of the options, please.
All right, your options again are A, Claire, B, Laura, C, Arlene, or D, Carrie.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go with Claire then.
That's cool.
Claire, final answer.
That is correct.
Oh, thank God.
Point. All right, so at the end of round number 2, we still have a very close game, Jack. I have 16-15 in favor of Bring Out Your Dead. Is that what you have?
That is what I have.
All right, so we are going to move on to round number 3, the Pick Your Poison round. So we got some categories. Players are going to draft the categories, pick point values and stuff. You know how it works. We're going to go and let them pick their categories, and we'll be back right after this. The players have drafted their categories. We are going to start with back to formula because they are not in the lead. What's the word? I have COVID, guys. I can't fucking think right now. So, Jake, Mark, what category are you taking and what point value are you drafting?
Do you want to shoot a big one right now, or do you want to use it?
That's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, listen, we're down a point. We're in this situation. Let's just remove the pressure of the 4-pointer now by just going for the director. Because we're going to have to hit it eventually. Let's just hit it now. And at least at that point, we can figure out sort of what to do next. So you want to go directors for the 4-pointer? And we can just burn beats because we can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. We're going to, directors for the 4-pointer.
All right, Jack, I'll go ahead and give them their questions because you gave them
I did in round 2.
Yep. All right, so directors for 4 for back to formula. Your question, are you ready?
Let's go.
Your question. Who directed Dirty Harry, Escape from Alcatraz, and 1956's Invasion of the Body Snatchers?
I'm pretty sure he directed Dirty Harry, but I believe it's Don Siegel.
Don Siegel, that's his name?
I'm pretty sure that's definitely the name of a person, and I'm pretty sure he's the director of Dirty Harry.
3.
Right, use a repeat.
Repeat the question, please.
All right, that is your first repeat. Who directed Dirty Harry, Escape from Alcatraz, and 1956's Invasion of the Body Snatchers?
And you're pretty sure you did Dirty Harry.
I'm pretty sure he did Dirty Harry, and then the other two I can sort of go from there. But I'm pretty sure his name's Don Siegel. I'm really hoping that is a guy that he sort of talked about as a director he's revered. I'm want to go for it.
The name sounds familiar. If I don't have anything better, so yeah, go for it.
Don Siegel, final answer.
That is correct for 4 points.
Oh,
Also, my favorite part was when Jake said, I'm pretty sure that's a name.
I've heard that name somewhere.
So, for 4 points, getting their total up to 19. So, we will move over to Bring Out Your Dead. Gentlemen, what category and what point value?
So we're down 3. Do you want to just do the 1 and the 2 to tie it up the easier way, I guess?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yes. You want to go first, or you want me to go first?
Sure. I'll go 2 in recent releases.
Okay. Jack, will you please go ahead and give them their 2 in recent releases to Dylan?
For sure. All right, Dylan, your 2-point question in recent releases. Who voices the titular character in Lightyear?
Chris Evans.
That is correct for 2 points.
All right. So we stick with Bring Out Your Dead. What category and what point value next?
I'll take the 1-pointer in 80s.
Okay. Jack, can you please give Jeremy the 1-pointer in 80s?
Absolutely. All right. Tom Hanks, Bruce Dern, and Carrie Fisher appear in what 80s film?
The Burbs.
That is correct for 1 point.
Good job.
So we are all tied up. Back to Formula has less or more questions. So we're going to go back over to them. Back to Formula. What category, what point value you taking next?
You want to take the 1?
Oh,
You're better with comedies than me. How about I take the 1 in rom-coms?
I think do you think you can hit the 2 in comedies regardless? So
I probably would be all right, but I'm just worried I would get a movie that I've never heard of, or just a movie that I'm not familiar with, or just haven't seen.
I can take the comedy for 2, but I would want to make because you don't think you can take the rom-com for 2.
I mean, I don't know. That's a. I'm not too confident with that. I mean,
all right, so
I can
then
take
if we're
the 1
taking
for
it 2,
rom-com.
it's comedy, and I'm fine doing that unless if you're okay with that.
I'm fine with that. Yeah, I think and use repeat if you need to. Is what I'll say. But I'll take the 1 in rom-coms now.
Okay. All right, Jake, I will give you your 1-pointer in rom-coms. Your question. What is the name of the man Niles drunkenly brought into the time loop with him in Palm Springs?
One of my favorite movies of all time. His name is Roy.
That is correct for 1 point.
Sick fuck, Roy.
All right, so we move back over to Bring Out Your Dead, gentlemen. Which category are you taking next?
So, do you want to do? Would you feel good with comic book movies at 4, or would you want to do that at 3? Comic book movies would be mostly you. So if you feel like you can hit it for 4, you can do that. But because I don't have as much deeper cut knowledge to where I could answer super specific plot.
I mean, if I was playing a solo, I would say definitely at 4. But with the 2 of us, I think crime at 4 is not a bad idea.
Okay. So do you want to just do that one for? Do you want to do comic book movies for 3 now then, or do you want to get the 4 out of the way?
No, let's do the 3.
Okay, we'll do comic book movies for 3.
Okay.
All right.
Go ahead.
Your 3-point question in comic book movies. Name both Marvel films where a hero is killed after being impaled.
So 1 is Logan.
Right.
And then
are there any other X-Men movies where that happens? They probably wouldn't ask it if it was 2.
repeat the question, please.
For sure.
Repeat.
Name both Marvel films where a hero is killed after being impaled.
Okay, so it's Logan and Dark Phoenix, because Mystique gets impaled, and that's how she dies.
Okay.
Go
for it if you feel confident.
Logan
and Dark Phoenix.
Final answer.
That is correct for 3
Let's go.
points.
Talk about
Spider-Man 3 counts.
of the spectrum, man.
All right, so Bring Out Your Dead gets their total up to 22. Is that what you have, Jack?
I have 23. I must have miscounted.
That was our 3-pointer. So
it'll still be 22, yeah.
Okay, 22. Yeah, I'm just bad at math. Okay.
Okay,
good.
so then we're going to move back to Formula. And guys, you have 2 categories remaining. Which one are you taking next?
What's our score? Just so I know what.
You have 20.
20. Okay, so we get the 2. If we
We
get
get
the 2,
the 2
then we
and
still
it's
have to.
tied.
If we get the 2, then we probably still have to hit the 3, right?
Yeah.
So let's hit the 3.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
that at least that forces them to having to hit the question to win the game. Because then at that point we won't be able to hit the 2. So let's go for the 3. And do you want to go 2000s?
Yeah, I would do that.
We have 2 repeats, so let's just use them all.
All right, guys, I will give you you're going to do your 3 in 2000s, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. So your 3 in the 2000s. In what 2000s film will you find a police cryptographer? In what 2000s film will you find a police cryptographer named Sophie Neveu, who is the last descendant of Jesus Christ?
That's the Da Vinci Code.
Okay.
The Da Vinci Code, final answer.
Terrible fucking movie. That is for 3 points. I just watched that a few months ago. That is a fucking bad movie. I don't know what they were thinking with that haircut. So we are going to move over to Bring Out Your Dead for their 4-pointer in crime. If they hit it, they send it back over to Back to Formula. If they miss, Back to Formula will be moving on to the finals. So Jack, will you go ahead and give Bring Out Your Dead their question in crime? And remember, you still have 1 repeat. Bring Out Your Dead.
Just have a question, because we won't be able to catch up if they hit that.
Yeah, because like if they hit it, they win.
Yeah, no.
Oh yeah, you are totally right.
If they hit, they win. Yeah,
Yep.
Just
I
wanted
apologize.
just in case something happened.
That is correct.
Okay. Bring Out Your Dead. Your 4-point question in the category of crime. What is Clementine's daytime profession in Hard 8?
This is one of the few ones that I have not seen from Paul Thomas Anderson.
Yeah, I haven't seen it at all. I have no clue.
I was thinking maybe waitress, but I don't know for sure.
5, 4, 3.
Got any other ideas?
Repeat the question.
Yeah, repeat the question.
All right. What is Clementine's daytime profession in Hard 8?
Man, if I had any context for the movie, I don't know. The first thing that popped in my head was teacher, because that's a daytime job.
Yeah, that could be it. Honestly,
I don't know.
I feel fine with it. I feel good with that, honestly, over waitress. Maybe that'll screw us over, but who cares?
Good game.
Let's go for it.
Teacher, final answer.
And your winners. Back to Formula. The answer was waitress.
Oh,
waitress
sorry, man.
was
It's all good.
the answer. So, wow. Okay, Jack. Let's discuss for a quick second. Crazy match, Jack. That was close all the way through. I got confused. I was shook. How are you feeling, man?
That was that's one of the best matches I think we've had so far in this tournament. Close all the way through, 2 top contending teams. This was a great match. I really don't have anything else to say, really. Both teams played very well.
Yeah,
Just
well, those are
unfortunate mix up on the last question.
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll bring in the second place team first and talk to them. Bring Out Your Dead, guys. Fantastic match. Tied coming out of round 1, 1 point lead out of number 2. And then just an even back and forth going on in round 3. How are we feeling? I know that those things happen where you haven't seen the movie, you just don't know. Those types of moments suck, especially with a movie like Hard 8, which, is from a very famous director, but not something that most people have probably cared to go and find. So how are we feeling about the match overall?
The match overall, I feel great about. I mean, like back to formula, we came into this knowing that this was probably going to be our toughest match to date, just because back to formula and their last match looked absolutely terrifying, and they've just been playing extremely well all season. Really happy for them. We're going to be rooting for them to go win the belts now. But yeah, it's a bummer for that to happen on the last question.
Right.
But hey, neither of us had any idea, so like, it's all good.
Great match. Yeah. At the end, I wish I had done what I've been doing and just like trusting Dylan's instinct and just going, yeah, go for it, man. Instead of having an idea. But other than that, like, it's been fantastic.
I mean, you did get you got our 3-pointer for us. So like, I would not have pulled Dark Phoenix, but so that was you kept us in it for that long. So good job.
Yeah, guys, this does mean that you're out of the tournament, but I'm sure, obviously, I would hope this would not be the end of Bring Out Your Dead. With a fantastic record like this is your first loss. So when you come back, hopefully you won't be playing faction mates. Are there any teams that you've seen in the tournament that you want a piece of that aren't part of the Phoenix Club that you want to, smack around a little bit?
Kaiser's been talking a little bit of trash like he usually does, so I'd like to play Time Shift.
That would be fun. And even if it is Phoenix Club, I wouldn't mind a shot at Bullets Over Broadway. I think that would be just like this to the end. Tons of fun. Yeah,
I love both of those ideas. So, guys, great job today. We'll see you next time as we bring in the winners today. Back to formula, guys. I don't know where this airs as far as the schedule goes, but I recently hosted a Back to Formula fandom match where you guys were not super happy with the outcome. And this is like a totally different team that I'm seeing here over in Melee. How are you guys feeling? You guys absolutely crushed it today. Insane stuff. You guys played like a team that just like, you guys know each other so well. How are you feeling about this?
It's not a great. For me, it doesn't feel like a particularly great outcome. Just because I thought that Bring Out Your Dead, they just outplayed us by just a little bit throughout the entire match, and I honestly thought that they should have. I feel like they should have deserved the victory. Because once I heard Dylan go say waitress, I tried my hardest to hold that poker face so I wouldn't give anything, whether it was right or wrong. And then once Jeremy said teacher, I was like, holy shit, is this about to happen? But I feel really bad that was the situation that they were put for their 4-pointer, because they can easily win this tournament. Not many teams can go to 5-0. In fact, I can count the amount of teams on one hand. And I just wish that, they went 5-0. The fucking team's champions are 4-0. They like, what are we here like for them to be in this tournament, to be in this situation where they make it to the semis? I feel like they should get some sort of title shot, or well, not really. Well, it's close to a title shot, a contenders match or something, because they've been playing so well this season. It just came down to one question at the very end for us, but. I think Mark and I played really well together. Regardless, the way we played round 3, I thought was just brilliant strategy. I liked how we did that. That really gave us the confidence after hitting the 4-pointer. But I just, I can't believe this. This is sort of a crazy situation that we are being put in. I'll let Mark speak.
I'll say this much, at least for all of us here. We didn't disappoint. This is definitely the best match I think I've been a part of this year. Like I said before, I was really looking forward to playing Dylan in this, because I figured me and Jake were playing well, and they were playing incredibly. So I figured if we kind of kept doing that, we'd see each other later on, and we did. And I just want to say, like, it has been like a real joy watching Dylan play all year long, just seeing all that he's accomplished and.
The Canadian motherfucker is the singles champ. Yeah. That is fucking awesome, and the way he won it, I will never forget.
And I was really nervous going up to this one, and like as round 3 came in, I thought me and Jake were just going to get edged out here, and it like I in a little bit like I can't believe we won here today. Like it's it is kind of funny that at least with our top 2 teams in the Phoenix Club lost their matches basically because they talked themselves out of the right answers. Like it's kind of weird, but I mean, I'm glad me and Jake here are ready to go. Like, and I'm really pumped for this next match. Like I know Dylan got his chance at a belt this year. Like I really want Jake and I to get our chance at one this year now.
It's this guy's time. I'm going to make it happen one way or another. If I have to go over to fucking Iowa and steal that belt off Boatman's shoulder, I'm going to fucking get that guy a belt. So
he probably does have a real belt at home over here, doesn't he? Anyway, guys, you know what sounds really good? Back to Formula, semi-finalist. But you know what sounds even better? Back to Formula, finalist. So you have to go to the finals to play either the Blasters or the Beers, your Milwaukee. Don't talk about Milwaukee, your Milwaukee Beers versus Inglorious Blasters. Which one of them would you rather see in the finals?
Mark.
Oh, I mean, you know, Beers, I think would be fun just because, you know, bring the team we just played, Branch or Dead. They handed them, you know, to be completely honest, a humiliating loss. Like it would be fun, like if we were able to do the same to your Milwaukee Beers.
Yeah, Beers would be definitely more of a challenge, a tough challenge. We've played them before in another league, and that was a tough match. But this would be a different format, so we'll see how that goes. Blasters pulled off the upset against Bullets, so that sort of makes me feel like that'd be fun to play them. Either way, I'm just happy we made it to the finals. Like in this case, I'm just going to do a little bit of an ego thing because my ego will kill me if I don't say this. But I'm sorry. I've only played in 3 teams tournaments in Melee. In 2019, the first one, in 2020, and 2023. And in all 3 of them, I've made it to the finals. I think that's kind of cool. I'm really happy with that. So that's all I'll say. But we don't lose. We'll take whoever we'll take on.
That's awesome. I can't wait to see it, guys. Congrats on the win. Jack, any final thoughts?
Yeah. Once again, just an outstanding match from both teams. Losing on an unfortunate mix-up in the last question on a movie that they hadn't seen. It happens to the best of us. Bring Out Your Dead will be back. They're an incredible team, but as for right now, I'm excited to see what Back to Formula is able to do in the finals and see if they can play for a belt. This is going to be a fun match no matter who they play.
Absolutely. So for everyone here for Back to Formula, for Bring Out Your Dead, thank you to Cody for getting that wheel all set, and thank you to whoever's editing this and whoever wrote this thing. So thank you guys for watching. I've been Tim. That's been Jack. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Goodbye. Later.
After you, Junior. We'll always have Paris.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
You've been taken care of.
Goodbye.